Welcome to Zenith Online Racing Season 10, Round 3 of Tier 2. I'm not gourd sauce, but I'll do my best. My voice is probably either too loud or not loud enough at the moment. We'll work out the bugs, and hopefully there's no bugs in this lobby. We're here at Belgium, probably a fan favorite track of a lot of racers. Always a chance of mixed conditions here. So far, nobody out on track. Uh-oh. Missed pit exit, but that's okay. It's qualifying. For some reason, I can't hear game audio. Oh, now I can hear game audio. Looks like most everybody's coming out. Let's see if that's... So that's Coxie. This is definitely one of the most technical tracks on the calendar. Even in Tier 1 on Monday night, we had a lot of spins, a lot of incidents, and with ghosting now permanently off, this could be a race day of survival. Someone who's usually at the back of the grid could end up punching higher than their weight class and perhaps sneak up on the podium. Looks like it's dry out there. Usually in these streams it's kind of hard to tell if it's actually raining or not. Let's see how my voice is actually on board. The famous Eau Rouge and Radion seem to take that perfectly. DRS opened. A little bit of a moment there. Let's see. Sorry, had to adjust the mic level there. So Coxie put in a 1.447. Abahi tips him by a couple tenths. Villeneuve has yet to come out. Looks like GP's on a hot lap. And GP puts it on pole for the time being by quite a big margin there, 5/10. See if we can find anybody else on a hot lap. Looks like Sparkplug did a warm-up lap, 153. Now he has his ERS on. Took that pretty smooth. This turn here is incredibly tricky if you have ABS off. It's just very, very easy to lock up back there. Seems pretty stable. Maybe we can get a helicopter shot here. Also easy to lock up here, but takes that really smooth. Decent exit. Hops up to P6. Oh man. Looks like I missed out on Vinny. Vinny put it on pole for the time being now. A 1/10.5 up over GP. Let's see if we can find someone else on a hot lap. Looks like Lil Rodri may be finishing up a hot lap. He invalidated. Bill New on his. Must be a warm-up lap. Vano may be on an in lap. Honestly, the lap time here is so long that you really have to hustle just to get your 3 attempts in if you're going for 3 attempts. Oh, Vinny takes out the 100-meter braking board sign. Rodri finishes up his lap. Soy, experienced driver here in ZOR. Looks like waiting for some traffic to go by. Not a hot lap there, but you appreciate the gesture. Great driver. Soy and Villeneuve are currently locked in exactly a tie for first place in the Tier 2 standings. So championship implications already. like Hightower is on a hot lap here. That ERS is draining. He looked really stable through there. Lifted a little bit at the end. Decent camera angles by EA so far. Looked really smooth in the chicane. Looked like a very good end. Yeah, and there's a new pole sitter for the time being. 6/10 up on Benny. That looked like a really, really smooth lap from Hightower. And showing in the time sheets. Looks like GP's on a hot lap. He's up 5/10 through 2 sectors. And really this is a lot of flat out, so basically he could snag back provisional pole for the time being with a good chicane here at the end. See how he takes it. He improves by 7/10, but while we were on board with GP, Soy laid down a great lap, and then famous Portugueser Andre Sousa laid down an incredible lap, up 6/10. Looks like a lot of track evolution. His times are really starting to drop. Benny's on a hot lap. Villeneuve's on his out lap. We'll go on board with Benny. Uses the curve. Took that in 6th gear. Oh, a slight little lockup. I feel your pain. Alright, took. Ooh. Is that an invalidation? I think it was. Looks like he's backing out. Villeneuve starting his lap. Soy's coming in. Looks like Sparkplug is on his hot lap. Sounded like a slight lockup there. Ooh, rough corner. He's backing out. Villeneuve. That looked really good. check out the tier 2 chat real quick. Ooh, 8/10 up. That looked close to track limits, but I think he's good. Villeneuve almost dropped to second, and is now in a really competitive logjam of times here from P2 to P5. And I believe, yeah, that'll be the end for Villeneuve. That'll be his final qualifying time. GP's still in the pits, so he's done. Oh, Vinny's on an outlap. I don't know if he can make it around in time. It's gonna be close. Spark plug is gone again. So Rodri improves by a couple of places. Oh, went wide. Yeah, invalidated. Is Vinny gonna make it around in time is the question. I don't think he is. This has got to be a qualifying lap chicane here. It's not gonna be enough. Yep, that's it for him. It looked like a pretty smooth lap, but I only caught the last little bit. Yeah, big improvement there up to 6th. Soy should be finishing up. Let's see if he improves. He does, but not enough to get Andre. Hightower spun. Andre is on a hot lap. Wow, he improves as well. I believe that'll be it. Yeah. Oh. Well, that ended that quickly. Oh, Andre Sousa with a 7/10 to pole there. Soy 7/10 down, and then the rest of the field is over a second behind. But as always, it's about race pace, even with a field this small. Really close pack of racers here. Specifically those times there, 3 through 6, all separated by basically 1/10 of a second. really curious if there's a chance of mixed weather conditions here. I haven't seen anybody in the chat say anything about wet weather though. Check again. Yeah, a lot of talk in the chat about Andre's lap. It was incredible. According to Sniper, pole was 141.7 in Tier 1. We don't really know, condition difference, stuff like that. I know at the end it started raining in Tier 1. At the end of qualifying, that is. This is a competitive tier, though. Villeneuve raced on Monday night in Tier 1, and I believe he finished 5th or 6th. So, a lot of pace in this tier. Sparkplug says Souza to Tier 1. And I'm so sorry if I'm not pronouncing that name correctly. I am a dumb American from the South, so... They're asking him what the strategy should be. Cox, he said, for you. Yeah, War Eagle in the chat. Another War Eagle. A War Damn Eagle, that is. By Grimm and Vano. Football season is right around the corner. Really excited for college football, even though typically it's the same 3 teams. It's a lot like Formula One when you really think about it that way. Alabama and Georgia, Ohio State. And then there's always a random 4th team. Hopefully one day Auburn gets back. I don't know who Alabama, Georgia, or Ohio State, I don't know which team they correlate to, but... Let's see, get the spectator menu up. Canuck is the only driver opting to go for hards at the start. I think Adlahi had to go, so I'm not sure if this is his AI. And I'm also sure I'm not pronouncing that name correctly. Oh, looks like Hightower had a moment of formation. formation lap here. To be expected. Yeah, I really hope these guys were reading the chat on Monday night. That is a huge problem. I had to drive around it myself, and it ended up taking out. This is a terrible camera angle. I really hope this changes. There's no way. We're behind them on lights out. Looks like a great start. Okay, finally a new camera. Soy pointed on the outside, can't get quite the run. GP, oh, are we about to see some side-by-side? Multiple side-by-sides through Eau Rouge. Oh, the McLaren! Coxey hangs on, but GP didn't. Oh, is that our VSC? Oh man, on lap 1, DNF for GP. Brutal. Canuck, I believe Canuck actually position changes. Yeah, he's up 2 spots on the hard tires. Got to be feeling good about that start. Not a lot of big changes outside of GP. I saw Coxey go wide and was so concerned with them, I didn't even see what happened to GP. Always a dangerous spot, Eau Rouge, to go in side by side. At least it didn't bring out the full safety car. I believe on Monday night in Tier 1 we had a safety car. Oh, a 3-second time penalty for track limits on lap 1 behind a VSC. Wow. It's a big mistake. But yeah, on Monday night, oh. Soy had a great end to the VSC. Oh, contact! Oh my goodness. Oh, Soy is out. Oh my goodness. And of course, when they both hit the wall, the broadcast camera. Oh, a pile up a little bit. Oh yeah, VSC. I'm honestly surprised with 2 DNFs there hasn't been a full safety car yet. Yeah, I didn't get a good look at that one either. The broadcast camera ended up panning away. Villeneuve in the lead now, though. Yeah, I saw that. I figure what happens is, you know, how weird the delta in this game can be. It probably popped up like they were 6 seconds over the delta or something, and somebody had to slam on the brakes. So just like that, we're down to 11 cars. Time deltas gotta be off there. 2 minutes. Yeah, up 4 spots. Canuck as well up to 6th now on those hard tires. And you know, he's getting free warm-ups with these VSCs. Looks like VSC's over. See if anybody's trying to make a move. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with these deltas. It's really bad. See if I can get it to go away. Okay, it's back to normal now. A lot of gaps. Villeneuve already up to a 1.8 seconds over Coxey. And that DNF for Soy really hurts his championship hopes for the moment. Hightower with a big move. Looks like Coxey struggling a little bit post-save VSC. Oh, he had a great corner there, though. Oh, and here comes Andre. He's all over Vinny already. Looks like he maybe has no damage from that incident. I don't see an input off or anything. I mean, he is all over him. Another track limit penalty for Dutch. He's up to 6 seconds already. I wonder if Andre's going to make the move before the chicane. Oh, he backs out. Oh my goodness. Oh, in the grass. And a lockup as well to spin. He's flashed his speed, but has had his moments here early. Let's see. Coxey is held on to Hightower, so he'll be in DRS range. And Villeneuve has built up a sizable gap. So everything is going exactly how he wants it to go right now. Coxey can't quite catch Hightower. Coxey does have, well, I don't want to spoil that in case someone's listening. That's also racing. But has quite a bit more. Canuck is having a really solid pace right now on these hard tires. Oh, Vinny with a big 3-second penalty. 4 laps in, it looks like that's going to play a big part in final positions here. Especially when you get it this early, you know, you're really hoping that either A, the rest of the field gets it, or, you know, these things could be, track limits can be really damaging at the end if there's a safety car. Hightower still defending. Coxey being really, really patient. Oh, and Hightower has a moment. How quickly can he get it turned around? Yeah, he's going to fall down the order, but no damage. And LaRodri is all over Coxey. Still on board here. He's closing. They're going into the braking zone together. Keeping it clean. Yeah, LaRodri gets the move done, closes it out there. Very clean driving by the both of those guys. Canuck still hanging out right behind Vinny. Hightower now has to... LaRodri's got some fans in the chat. I believe that's Asylum. Dutch made the move on the AI. Villeneuve has continued to build that gap on the soft tires, but I think Those tires should start falling off around lap 6 or 7. Yeah, no problem, Grim. Thank you for bringing that up, actually, because I didn't even think about Villeneuve being on the softs. LaRodri has almost got Coxey out of DRS range. And DRS is so powerful this year that, you know, that's huge. Yeah, Coxey's out of DRS. Here comes Canuck. Still not enough. I think Hightower just got around spark plugs. Hightower and Andre both working their way back up to the Vinny and Northern Canuck battle. Caution in Sector 2. Oh man. I think I've just announced jinxed Hightower. That's tough. This is really the only DRS battle going on right now. Besides Dutch. It just looks like Vinny is getting much better exits than Canuck at the moment. But perhaps the medium tire is starting to go away. But he's really close now. And has plenty of battery. He's not using battery. He must be content to sit back and save those hard tires and push when the mediums and soft runners pit. Or Vinny has an incredibly top-end speed setup. We'll give LaRodri some TV time per request from the chat. He's built the gap up to 1.8 now on Coxey. And Villeneuve has still been slowly building up his gap. And 7 laps at Spa on the soft tires with a full fuel load. Those tires have got to start feeling it. Vinny's still not, or Canuck's still not using ERS. Andre has joined the battle. Andre took a moment to look around. Vinny's starting to catch on Coxey as well. Coxey has dug in a little bit on Rodri. Oh, and Hightower picks up the penalty. See how much battery. Both guys have more battery. Canuck going for the move. Not quite. This could get really interesting down the Kimmel Straight. Looks like all three guys took that well. Vinny using the battery, trying to defend. Andre makes the move stick on Canuck. Oh, I think he might have tapped Vinny a little bit there. Everybody's tires have got to be starting to feel it right now. Maybe Canucks are still in a good range, but side by side into the chicane. Andre is going to get the move done. However, Vinny is going to come back with DRS. If he stays in range. Does. That may actually help him gap Northern Canuck. Oh, a moment for Andre. Hate to go away from this battle, but Villeneuve has built up a very big lead. And he's handled those aging soft tires very, very well. I am curious if he's going for soft medium or is going to pit here for the hards. Just looks like he's managing this brilliantly. Andre has built up the DRS gap to Vinny, so Vinny's out of DRS from Andre. So that Vinny Northern Canuck battle will continue on. And there's Villeneuve into the pits. Yeah, Grim, I was thinking about that when looking at Eau Rouge, with how much they've changed the track. I've heard they're supposed to be re-laser scanning some of these tracks for the new game engine, but yeah, this needs a lot of updating. Villeneuve went on to the mediums. He took the soft tires on full fuel to 10 laps. He could definitely do mediums the rest of the way. Canuck still hanging out behind Vinny. Vinny does have a penalty. Dutch has 12 seconds of penalties so far. Maybe a tale of two different setups here. I'll be curious if what's going to happen once Canuck goes onto the medium tire the rest of the way. He should have an advantage if he holds on. Coxey pitting. Rodri now in the lead. I don't know that I haven't watched the first two Tier 2 races, but I don't know that I've seen anyone try a soft medium yet in either tier. And Villeneuve was bold enough to go for it today, and it's really worked out beautifully for him. Oh, big 3-second penalty for Andre. Rodri also has a 3-second gap to him. That could come into play later. Probably going to see these top three guys go for a pit stop. Rodri pits, Andre pits, and Vinny pits. And Villeneuve is back. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he had caught up to the rear of Canuck. For a second, I thought Canuck had passed him, but that's how it shook out when Villeneuve's coming up the field. Oh, VSC. VSC. Had a moment. Oh, looks like spark plug's missing his front wing. Dutch is a beneficiary here. However, he has a lot of penalties, and Coxey picks up one as well. And we're back. We were right on the verge of seeing Villeneuve pass Canuck down the Kimmel Straight, I think, just with that big of a tire advantage. So, I think that definitely helped Canuck stay in the lead here. Canuck may pit for mediums here. Maybe he tries to extend to softs. And he's going to the pits, probably for mediums. Look at this lead that Villeneuve's got so far. He's just got to keep it clean now. 9 seconds and the tire advantage to Rodri. Hey, Canuck opted for softs. I like the move, especially with the data we know from Villeneuve. Those things will definitely make it till the end. Oh, contact. Andre has a big tire advantage. Well, not necessarily big, but definitely soft to hard. But can he make him last the rest of the way without having any trouble? Benno's having a solid race so far. Looks like he went for a big undercut over the spark plug. If he can make those mediums last, it's going to be hard for spark plug to fill up 14 seconds. Which, now that I think about it, spark plug broke his wing as well. Hightower's had a tough day. But haven't we all played in this game? EA certainly takes no prisoners. Canuck now has caught up to Vinny. He could definitely be on the podium. No penalties so far for Canuck. Check in. I think those, yeah. Vinny actually has 6 seconds. Coxie has 3. Andre has 3. LaRodri and Villeneuve are probably clear at this point. I think eventually the softs will go off and LaRodri can probably keep the 3-second gap. Playing it very safe. I think we could definitely see a move here down the Kimmel Straight. However, with that penalty and with the soft tires going off later in the race, if LaRodri can hold that gap, he could finish second. Very clean pass by Andre. Now these laps for LaRodri are going to be really important to maintain a gap in that penalty window for Andre. If he can maintain the gap and the softs go off, he could retake him on track as well. Canuck still behind Vinny. He's got a pretty good run. So Andre has knocked Larodri out of DRS. But Larodri has been building up a gap to Coxie. I don't want to say anything that could possibly jinx Larodri, so I'll just keep it at that. Can Canuck finally get the run? Gaining, but not enough. Thanks, Gord. I definitely don't think I'm doing as good of a job as you, but, you know, at least the guys in Tier 2 will have a stream to look back on. Whether they look back on it fondly or not, at least they'll have something. Oh, Canuck goes wide. He must have the downforce advantage because he is just getting super close to Vinny. What happened to Soy? Yeah, Soy had a moment with Andre on, I think, lap 2 or 3, that unfortunately it knocked Soy out of the race. GP was also knocked out on lap 1. He went side by side up Eau Rouge. Larodri is holding that gap so far. We'll see if he can keep it. It's at 2 seconds now. And Villeneuve, you gotta respect it. Gotta give him his TV time. He's driving beautifully. Still no move from Canuck. But yeah, Villeneuve with 4 laps to go, basically. 8-second gap, he can afford to lose 2, and with a 3-second penalty, 11-second gap to Andre. I can't remember, let's see where... Yeah, Villeneuve started P4. Larodri and Villeneuve both. A lot of high risers. Yeah, I brought that up actually earlier, Gord, that he was with our pack at the end. Me, you, Zamaglis, and Villeneuve was there. So he's got serious pace, but also, I mean, look at the consistency here. He's just putting in one consistent lap after another, where other guys have had moments and such throughout the race. He's just been stable all the way through. Wisdom comes with age for Villeneuve. He is one of our older members. And with that, we do have a little bit of a 3-car battle here. This is great for Northern, because both these guys have penalties. Oh, yellow flag, VSC, who had a moment? Looks like Hightower's going slow. Ah, that must have been Delta. Yeah, Northern on pace to pick up 2 positions. See if I can find anybody that has a broken wing. It was Andre, I believe. That wing is gone. And also, Rodri took him over on track. Oh, it's tough for Andre. Rodri has had himself a heck of a drive too. Give him a little bit of time here. And of course I did that right as Coxie passes Vinny. Before they get up the hill. Get a little shot of Rodri. And now here we go. Vinny can't get the move done. Looks like Canuck had a moment as well too, because he's now considerably behind these two and he was right with them. Yeah, for the most part we've had some sort of battle going on this entire race, which is all you can really ask for. Ooh, spark plug all over Vano. Oh, a spark plug right on the inside. He backed out. Vano was my teammate in Tier 2 last year. Oh, here comes the Haas. Oh, Vano has a moment, and Sparkplug takes advantage. Sparkplug with those 4-lap fresher tires. And he will probably take Vano out of DRS range with that fresh set, comparatively, of course. Villeneuve started P4, Rodri started P7, actually P8. Both have had a very consistent day. No mistakes by either driver. Vinny still hanging out behind Coxie. 2 laps left. Get a nice look at that Williams. He hasn't put a foot wrong all day. I'm not trying to jinx him. I'm just giving him his flowers. Oh, finally the helicopter shot. We've been waiting all day for that helicopter shot. Oh man, maybe it'll just keep going. Look at that Williams blue. Kraken. We'll give Rodri a look here as well. Try to get some helicopter cam shots. Vano's held on to Sparkplug. We'll come back to that. What a drive for Rodri. P8 on the starting grid. It just goes to show how important consistency is in league racing. If you can be consistent, avoid penalties, both track limits and incidents with others, you can easily find yourself climbing up the grid, especially at a track like this where it's a very challenging track to drive. So, great day for Rodri. But here comes Villeneuve. He got a blue flags pass on the AI. Thankfully, the AI got out of the way. Could we get round 2 of helicopter shot? Come on, EA Sports. Give us that helicopter shot. It's the last lap. We'll clear the screen. Come on. Just this one time. Come on. No. He goes through the chicane. Has a little wiggle of celebration. Villeneuve is a happy man. He takes the checkered flag and he extends his championship lead. Rodri with a super clean, great drive, brings it home P2. This one will be sorted by penalties here. I believe Coxey will keep P3. Vinny has a 6-second, and Andre must have had 6 as well. So those 3 come home in P3, P4, P5. Considering everything that happened to Andre in this race, to finish P5 is very impressive. Oh, Canuck had his moments as well, but brings it home for solid points in P6. Vano was slowest in qualifying, but comes home, brings it home P7, gets plenty of points. Great drive for Vano, my former teammate. Hightower's had a rough day, but he's hung in there, and he's going to earn himself 4 points. So it was not a wasted race for Hightower. He's bringing it home. Dutch, as well, has had a tough race. Has a slight moment there, but again, he kept the faith, he kept going. He's going to bring it home for a couple points. And that is the race. So Rodri was given driver of the day by the AI. I'd be curious who the chat and the drivers would vote driver of the day. Definitely the 2 stars of the session, Rodri and Villeneuve. I hope so. I'm not going back and watching this stream. I can't hear my own voice. I definitely did this for the people, for the drivers in Tier 2 to at least have a stream. We are definitely doing interviews. So that's it. Pending penalties, of course, but Villeneuve, I don't think he had any incidents, or Rodri. Those 2 had the most superb drives of the day. Yeah, we're doing interviews, Villeneuve. Coxey brings it home P3, P4 Vinny, Andre, Canuck. Sparkplug, although DNF'd at the end due to the 90% rule, he's gonna get P10, and the AI comes in 11th. So Sparkplug still gets that 1 point for the Haas team. See if anybody wants to do interviews. Sorry. Just trying to get a party set up for interviews. See who I'm friends with here. I don't think I'm friends with Lil Rodri. So far, only Villeneuve has responded to my invitation on Discord. I'll give the other two a couple seconds to respond. So Coxie is out for interviews. I think LaRodri as well. I'll give him a last chance. Alright, we'll go ahead and get started here. We only have the race winner with us, Villeneuve. So, after qualifying, you saw yourself in P4, which just second row of the grid. But I believe you were about 1.2 seconds off pole time. What were you thinking going into the race? Do you like Spa? Were you expecting as great of a drive as you got today?
No, but close. I was just trying to keep my nose clean and wait for the right moment, and everything happened in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, you did it perfectly. I mentioned it a few times on the broadcast. You and
Can't wait
the
to watch it.
you and LaRodri both of you guys were easily the most consistent guys on track. And Gord Sauce and I were talking on the YouTube chat about how fast you were Monday night, and
It
that
wasn't
prat
even the same settings.
really, you changed your
I
setup?
changed. Oh yeah,
Wow.
I had a lower downforce setup today.
Yeah, it really showed. I mean, those things happen in front of you, but you were on it and you put in 22 consistent fast laps, and that's always the tale of the tape. Who can do it the best? And you were the clear best today.
It was nice.
Was there any moment in the race you were doubting it, or was it always just?
No. I was always checking the time behind me, the car behind me, and seeing that it doesn't really move much. I was okay. Was checking my tire and go one more lap. That's it.
And I haven't watched the first two races, but had you tried a soft medium strategy before?
Not really. Not. I don't know. Because I had to restart the game, so I didn't do the setup for the race strategy. But I thought I made a mistake when I put the mediums, but then I go, wow, doesn't matter. I still have time, so.
Yeah, I mean, you carried the sauce for 10 laps. I was thinking on lap 7 that you were gonna start losing that gap a little bit on the softs because of
Yeah,
how
me
high
too.
the tire wear was, but you were
I was
just
checking it out, and I go, I don't lose anything. I was still gaining, so I said, why don't keep him?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it paid off beautifully, and you were the only guy on track that went soft medium. Everybody else went either medium hard or hard medium.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I said at one point I wasn't sure when I put those mediums. I go, oh shit, everybody's going on hards.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, buddy.
Soy had a moment with Andre at the
I
beginning
know,
of the
right in front of
race.
me.
Yeah,
Right, I
yeah.
was like, what the hell is going on? It's like, I'm not gonna say anything, but it didn't look nice.
We'll see in the chat or maybe an incident
Yeah.
report
Or
afterwards.
maybe he tried too hard, and he slipped, and then you hit him. Something like that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it did end Soy's race. So,
I know. That's what I didn't like because me and him were first.
yep.
So I'll have
So
to do an F now.
that just lap one right into the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, congratulations. Well
Thanks
earned.
again.
You deserve it.
Thank you,
Great
buddy.
drive.
All right.
And with
Thanks
that,
a lot.
I'm going to end the stream. Appreciate you guys letting me do comms. And we'll see you next week in ZOR.